Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
You are once again welcome to PENDREAM TV, the only channel that brings you the best and latest updates in politics. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for more updates, like and also share to other members to watch as well. You can also leave a comment after watching. Your comments are most helpful for us, so do leave a comment after watching. Thank you. Stay tuned. Enjoy me listening to what Bandy have for us today. Thank you.
7:17, and then we have just arrived at Zabzugu, which is one of the constituencies in the northern region where John Mahama is. You can see from my back that there's virtually no space here for us to maneuver. The place is well packed. People have been waiting for several minutes, and when John Mahama arrived, the security men had it tough, very, very tough to maneuver and then move him through the crowd to where he's currently seated. And as we speak, the MP for Tamale Central, Haruna Idrisu, is speaking. But I have with me one of the party executives who I know you are Suini. He's one of the regional executives. And before I engage you, Haruna Idrisu is speaking. Help us understand exactly what he's telling the crowd here.
Thank you very much. My name is Suini Yala, Regional Deputy Treasurer, NDC Northern, and member of the Regional Communication Team. What he's actually trying is trying the voter education. He's educating the people exactly how they should vote. And now what he's simply saying is that any one of us here who is ready to vote for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama should show by your thumb. And that in the ballot they should be looking for the umbrella, not exactly number 8, but exactly the umbrella of the NDC, and they should look for that portion and vote for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and also vote for Honorable Baku, who is also the parliamentary candidate for the Zabzugu constituency. The second thing he's saying is that you heard His Excellency John Dramani Mahama that he's going to establish the Women Development Bank. That Women Development Bank will provide support for our, mothers here, at least even the minimum.
Why are the people shouting? What has he said?
They are shouting because they are happy to understand that we're going to be having the Women Development Bank, and then they are happy to be part of it because that is a good establishment and that's a good initiative and a policy that all of them have been waiting to see in 2025. I've heard that the MPP parliamentary candidate has gone to Warbago and said that I Haruna Idrisu, I brought him here. I have never met him. I've never discussed that with him. I know him, but he's not here. I have not asked him to come here. I am from Warbago. He's not from Warbago. He's not a native of that place, but he's trying to use me as a means to gain popularity here. I have never had any discussion with him. Abandoned him as expected, and I'm sure that. But there's a lot of people who did not even know. I traveled to the United States and found the MP of this constituency and asked him that he should come back home and work for the party. And when he got back here, that led him to come to this constituency and contested and won and lost last year, 2020 elections. But inshallah, he's going to win this year, and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will win as well. So all of us must vote for the MP, the parliamentary candidate of the NDC here.
So it looks like he's cautioning the people against him.
Yes, that's exactly what he's saying. He's saying that by 2025 we need to have Honorable Baku back to Parliament to continue the good work he's done previously before 2020 when he was not given the nod again. But let's be sure that he's going to win. Nana Akufo-Addo is telling people that he's the owner of this country, and he decides to become the next president. He is not God, and he's nobody. He cannot make that decision. That decision is for God, and that decision.
So let's continue to listen to him briefly. I'll come to you. Don't go away, and then we'll talk more about this particular area, Zabzugu. Okay, so Haruna Idrisu has just finished addressing the people here, and I can tell you that the place is packed. I'm seeing some more of the old faces of the NDC. I've seen Honorable Hudu Yaya, who used to be one of the general secretaries of the parties in the early days of the NDC's formation. Now tell me more about Zabzugu. It will look like the NDC is more energized here.
Zabzugu is where I come from. My father is a chief here. My father is a Kandanglana, and here, this is my home. And Zabzugu has never been a place for the MPP at all until last year. And I'm sure that even the elections we contested, though a competent court of jurisdiction made a judgment that indeed the MPP won, but we had issues with the result. We knew that Honorable Bako won the 2020 elections, but the machinations of the MPP were, used government powers, and to the extent that even the declaration of this constituency was done at their various homes. It wasn't done. The electoral commissioner was picked from this.
I remember very well in 2020 there were issues about the EC who may have manipulated the result.
He manipulated the result and actually did not even announce the result at the polling station.
So who are we seeing upstage now?
That is the Northern Regional Chairman, Honorable Ali Adolf. He's together with our parliamentary candidates.
So at this stage, we'll listen to the Northern Regional Secretary, chairman. Is it the chairman of the party?
Northern Regional Chairman.
Northern Regional Chairman of the party. And so once he's speaking, it looks like he's still speaking the local language. And for many who are listening or watching Wezo TV in Ghana and across the globe, they may not specifically understand the language. Help us appreciate exactly what he's saying.
He's exactly speaking the second largest language here in the northern region. And then
what language is that?
That is Konkumba. That's the second largest language after the Banli here in the northern region. So they have the majority. Exactly the reason why we elected him as a Northern Regional Chairman, for all the Konkumbas around here in the northern region to appreciate the value of maintaining him as a regional chairman so that they can vote for him. He's saying that when Bawumia and then the MPP said that they are going to do one village, one dam, have they done it? And the people said no. He said, they mentioned of one district, one factory. Do you have one factory? They said no.
We shall protect the public.
When they mentioned that they were going to protect the public. And indeed, all of us understand today that if they have really protected the public, we will find ourselves.
So basically what he's doing is referring or reminding the people of NPP's promises and why they had failed. Let's continue listening to him through your voice.
Okay.
So that is for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Now he is asking the question, the origin and then the roots of the parliamentary candidate of the MP Fawaz, and he's going to give a chronology of history of how Zabzugu began. John Cooper was the first MP, and then John Cooper was the first MP of the Zabzugu Constituency in 1992, and he's from Tatale. Second MP Zabzugu Tatale is JB. Where is he coming from? They said Tatale 2 again. Tatale, the second one was from Tatale.
Honorable John Bunam.
Honorable John Bunam was also an NDC MP. He also came from Kuntumbile, a village away from this place.
Honorable Abako.
Then the current parliamentary candidate, when he also won, he came from Zabzugu.
So basically what he's doing is to tell the people of Zabzugu why the NDC places emphasis.
Asking that where is Fawaz coming from? We have never known Fawaz from this place. And the people are saying yes, it's true. We have never known him from this constituency. It is just that the MPP think that he has gotten some cash as deputy chief of staff and they want to buy the conscience of the people. But we are in this place and we will never go in to vote for someone who will not, who is not one of us. Maybe he may take everything away from here to the people where he's coming from. So I am thanking all of you. I'm praying and thank you.
So let's listen to him briefly and I'll come back to you, so don't go away.
Warbu anuma yubeke. You won't take that for a lawyer Haruna Yel Shambio. You won't lawyer Haruna Yel Shambio. Yakapawasina. Ayesu Torizo Umzan like Kapur Sokam Ni Yina Yirashelma. Now when Barkan now when Lalakat Bora December 7th. Bida kulkana tiche presidential ballot matia ki chante di lem lawe ntiti obako Katedi up and down.
So what is this saying?
Didi up
He's
and
actually
down.
also repeating what exactly the regional chairman said, questioning where the MP parliamentary candidate is coming from. And he knows one of us. But this year's election is either we either win or win. We must also make sure that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will win, and we'll tell us to go back to where he's coming from. So this year it's either we win or win.
Okay, so the parliamentary candidate for Zabzugu has just finished speaking, and I'm still engaging the regional treasurer of the party who has helped us to understand exactly the message they are communicating with the people of Zabzugu here. It looks like he's introducing to upstage, isn't it?
Yes, he's introduced His Excellency, the next president of.
How significant is this visit?
Very, very important to us, because even if you look at the time, and His Excellency visit to this place is one of the greatest things that the people of South Africa have been waiting for, because they know
So at the moment, John Mahama has mounted up stage. Let's listen to him now.
So, thank you very much. We do not have much to say. We have barely 40 days before the day that we have the opportunity to chase the elephant into the bush will arrive here. The chair, come on, Gole Nebokwe, Ka Dale Tiyan Kare Wobgo and Chang Morning, Katapai. Dama Wobgo Nakana Timpunima. The Saturn Shakam Zungo Saman Nole Ben Shakam Kutoda Chibo Kutoda Pam Tukoda Ebo Dawadawa Kutoda So Ama Naumbieni no people go. Now equal inshallah NDC and delay. To the Bay office, Katamal Mal Soyama Ama MPP Kana Bankana Bachabun Sakam Tadanang la Bridge. Ka Anton Dollar and Chanti Yi Damanko Ka de Pala Chichao Denma Kabakana Babanangle Dazugo NDC and Kana and Tamal Lala Bridge Va Katuyo Solima and Chambimbila Tekana first year NDC and Kana TM Pilge Lala Bridge Ma Katu Yo Bimbila Solima Katu Dod Naman and Chambimbila Ezu Bakana Bokutono Mbishao. There are some people who say that they are not going to vote because politicians are all the same. But you know politicians are yim, baza nyela yim. Politicians benya yim. Temal bang yamale ma bang majiri Saman NDC teko kanti yele teko to nangsham ama MPP nama 1 village 1 dam $1 million per constituency per year 1 district 1 factory Bobal na ye lab kogama tibaya ben yal ben shakam yimbor ne yewom ababu bin na bukuto nang ama jiri ezu tiyan na people ngo bayan kana anzan ayaluna ma ama bukuto date magi kuto date pam kuto date yelem kuto date danzo banzana yidiema anangbo ndili ama EMP ki pi yamanle ki PNDC ezu tondangbali madinaya ezu owomne zabzugo man tatalisa yika banki pe ayen nang tuma bankini nala achan yendi denzugo NDC yankana tun yo bank zabzugo pe yo tataligba we have many programs that we want to use to empower our people. One of them is the no academic fee stress policy. It means that all the young people here in secondary school enjoying free SHS. I just read the story of a girl who was helping her mother to roast plantain. She qualified for medical school in UDS, but she could not take her place in school because her mother does not have money to pay her fees. And that is why we are introducing the no academic fee stress policy. And that means that for all students finishing free SHS, if you get admission into nursing training, into College of Education, into Technical University, into university, in the first year, you will not pay any academic fees. We don't want these painful stories where brilliant students are able to pass for tertiary education but cannot take their place because their parents cannot afford it. In the first year, you go without fees. While you are in school, you register for the student loan. Second year, we'll give you the student loan. You pay your fees. You pay third year. You pay fourth year. When you finish, you start paying back the loan only when you get a job. If you don't get a job, you don't pay. If you get a job, you start paying little by little by little. We were building E-blocks, community day schools. One of them we're building here in Zabzugu constituency. When our brothers NPP came, when the elephant came to town, they abandoned the school. No problem, we're coming back. We're coming to continue the school and finish the E-block for you so that our children can go to school. We're going to finish the E-block and we're going to add a dormitory block to it so that the children who don't come from the community can get a place to stay and be able to study in the community day school. We are going to empower our women because our mothers need just a little capital, 1,000 Ghana cedis, 2,000 Ghana cedis to do their work. And when our mothers work, our sisters work, when they get profit, they bring it back home. And so the Women's Development Bank will give them small loans. We want to help at least 200,000 women every year with small loans. They will be giving the loans with very low interest, no collateral, and they will pay little by little by little until they finish paying, so that they can also empower themselves. There are many other programs for teachers, working people. If you are a teacher, you are a nurse, you are a government worker, and you have 20 years or 15 years to retirement, you can go into a housing scheme. We'll build a small house for you, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom. It will be in cities. We'll deduct the money gradually from your salary. After 15 years, 20 years, you finish paying for the house. When you come on retirement, you take your key and go into your own house without going to stay in your family house. For those of you who want a means of transport, if you are a worker and you earn a salary, you want a motorcycle loan, you want a loan to buy a small car, we will give you that loan. You buy the vehicle on high purchase, we'll deduct it from your salary until you finish paying and you own the motorcycle or the vehicle. You see, the height of hypocrisy is when you say one thing and do something else. Or when you see something is white, you say it's black. When it's black, you say it's white. That is hypocrisy for you. Our brother who is trying to run for president, he was brought to come and fix the economy. His presidential candidate, Akufo-Addo, told us, I'm bringing a young man. That man is going to come and stabilize our currency and fix our economy. That's what he told us. Today, the young man who was brought to fix the economy has failed to fix the economy. And when you ask him, he says, oh, I was only a driver's mate. I was not a driver. I was only a driver's mate. And yet, a few days ago, I saw 33 policies implemented by Dr. Bawumia. He said you were only a driver's mate. So when it comes to the credit, that one you take it for yourself. When it comes to the debit, you hand it over to your president. That is the height of hypocrisy. I worked with my president. Everything that we implemented together. I have never ever run away from the record of Professor Atta. May his soul rest in peace. As Vice President to President Mills, I accept everything that went wrong. As Vice President to President Mills, I accept everything that went right. Because we worked together as a team. In this case, this Vice President says, this one I don't accept. Because I gave advice, they didn't listen. This one I did it. This one I did it. That is hypocrisy. You give the credit to yourself where there's credit. Where there's no credit, you hand it over to your president. But Ghanaians are discerning. We want leaders who are truthful. We want leaders who are honest. We want leaders who take responsibility. We don't want leaders who push the blame always onto others. And that is MPP for you. When they came the first 4 years, if you ask them why things were not going well, everything that was going wrong was Mahama. First year, Mahama. Second year, Mahama. Third year, Mahama. Fourth year, Mahama. Ezu. Then when Ghanaians were tired of Mahama, fifth year, when they won again, COVID-19. Sixth year, COVID-19. Seventh year, Russia-Ukraine war. Today, Russia-Ukraine war. People who cannot face challenges and fix them can never change your lives. And that is why we need honest and truthful leaders who are prepared to face the challenges head on and sort them out for us. I know that one of the major problems we have here is our road network. And I've said that we're going to prioritize the road network, we're going to fix the bridges so that we can enhance the economic potential of this area. A lot of food is produced in this area, but the difficulty of getting the food from the rural areas to the market centers is what makes the price of transporting the food high. And so if we fix the bridges, we fix the roads, it will make the transport fares cheaper and it will make food cheaper in the market centers when we transport it there. We are going to establish a farmer service center here. Each farmer service center will register all the farmers in the constituency. And when the time for farming comes, we will supply you with the subsidized fertilizers. We will supply you with condemn. We will supply you with mechanized agricultural services. We will supply you with improved seeds. Every farmer service center will have 15 agricultural tractors. And we're going to establish one here in Zabzugu. The plowing fee will be low. If you are registered with the center, when it's farming season, you want to plow your farm, you go there, they'll bring a tractor, they'll plow for you, they'll charge you very low plowing fee. If you can't pay, they'll put it on credit. You get your subsidized fertilizer, everything you want from your center. When you harvest and you go and sell, you come and pay the credits that they have given you. And so on 7th December, all of us should look out for the umbrella. Sing people ma. The Yule number 8 ma. Yinde Yule Akatawiyama. Lemma. Lemma kaya Yule and nang at fingerprint ma. So look out for the umbrella, the NDC umbrella. You see my picture next to it. And there'll be a box here, white, you put your fingerprint. When you put your fingerprint, take the rag or the tissue and clean your thumb well so that it will dry. And then you take the ballot paper and you fold it. Those who don't know how to vote and you are afraid you make a mistake with your ballot, you are allowed to go with your child or your brother or your sister to help you to vote. It is called assisted voting. So when you get to the voting center, if you are not sure how to vote, go with one of your relatives and you tell the presiding officer, I want this my relative to help me to vote. It is allowed. The law allows it. They allow you to go in and you go and vote. Ati and voti kabumi voti shem Anton Zang abia be abiale be atuzo nchang nyel electoral officer ma na abor no oka to songa ka anang avot ma Anton nang lala dama tebor na so some ballot paper ma. We don't want spoiled ballots. So you go with somebody you trust to help you to vote. I vote tonight. How do you call? You clean your thumb. Kanya nubla anudo. I vote tonight. Kanya anudo ma. Poi kana ba paper ma. How do you fold it? Fable. Aha. Fable. Man yala. Damali ma dunaya. As table bar skirt and blouse. Table bar skirt and blouse. Anya now kochana bondolo obia bebo anabunye nahu nechenga ka wobgo bi ndolo dokodang lala aha donzogo avotete JM ya the same se ka avotete obima ka omuna tutum antinya ka tya chantutum nang ye bridge ni soya ma za antinya ezu eza dama tiya mali soya ma the same say na president in Cham Parliament in Chantu Boba and the Legrman can't nang soya ma does go at TP ka wabgu bi Cham Parliament into Garcia Namani the Kuton Bebo aha does go yipi to JM ka yipi to Mbima and to Zoma Alasan Umar ka yipi into ezu eza denzogo eye kpola onu bebo eye kpola onu zuksa kaso di shaida kama ngun konko enye parliamentary candidate TN P into 7 December 2024 kaso kamza P into Alasan Umar.
So John Dramani Mahama has just introduced the MP Zabsgu.
Now Albarka
nothing like skirt and blouse here. From here, we are moving on to Tatale, which will be the last stop as he wraps up his campaign tour, day one of the northern region. So let's meet again at Tatale.
Thank you for staying tuned. PENDREAM TV really appreciate your time. Please, if you have not yet subscribed as a new member, please do so for us. Hit the notification bell, like and also share to other members to watch as well. Do subscribe, please. Turn the notification on to all posts so that you'll be the first person to receive any update that will hit on the platform. PENDREAM TV will always bring you what is fresh and new. And for you not to lose anything or read dead news, please, this is the best place for you to be. Subscribe, turn the notification bell so that you have the access to all latest gist around the country or in the country. Thank you.
PENDREAM TV now so far so good. Say open online portal e Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.